We're starting this video off with what it is. It is a test of the GoPro Hero 9 Black, and it's going to be partially a vlog based style. That is kind of what this camera is for. I'm going to test it skating because I like to skate. No, not particularly good at it, but it's still fun, and there's no snow right now. So, can't go snowboarding until that's ready. And for then, we're just going to go have fun. Go cruise around some of my local favorite spots in Tahoe and Truckee and so starting to find that there's two modes that I'm really loving. It's this 5K linear 30 with the horizon leveling for anything like this where I'm shooting myself, if I'm shooting something else, if I want to have more of like a regular camera look. It's really nice. Horizon leveling is game changing for a whole bunch of stuff. Means no small gimbals, plus the Hypersmooth 3.0 means no big gimbals, so you really got a whole lot of stuff going on. And then you've got like the 4K 60, 4K 30 super view, something like that for action, tricks, and close-up. So I think there's a few key things to understand with this camera, and one of them, probably fairly obvious by the fact that it's the number 9, is this is an incremental upgrade. If you have the 8, would I buy this? Not unless you're using it every single day. If you have the 7, would I buy this? Maybe. I think it's a good update. If you have the 6 or anything before that, would I buy this? 100%. I think that upgrade's starting to be worth it from back then. Mainly because of Hypersmooth, which just keeps on getting better and better. Going to 5K, it's nice. Getting a little bit better color, it's nice. Getting a little bit better settings each time, it's nice. Are any of those things going to change your world? Not really. The real competitor to this camera is your phone. And I think a lot of people are going to really have to think about if this is worth it for them. But it's made to take a beating, and I don't want to drop my phone like I did this morning into the skate bowl. It's dedicated for what it is. It's the right tool. It's doing this show right now, skating along the path, just out cruising. My phone would be just as good. Filming, snowboarding, that stuff, that's when I think the GoPro really shines. Alright, we'll hear from people again. That's something I really like. Throwing that time warp back into real time just really gives like a focus and a stopping point. Sometimes otherwise those time warps, they just kind of go and there's nowhere to cut them in the editing bay. Alright, we just got up to a bike path that got built in the last couple of years around my old house, but we're also going to bring this Swiffer stick with extending, see how much further I can get that out, if I can get a full body shot with that Hypersmooth and it's not bouncing too much. Okay, so we're back out of the 4K 30. This is with 2 parts of the 4 for the Swiffer pole. That still feels close. Alright, this is 3 of the 4 Swiffer pieces. Still on that 4K 30 super view. This GoPro does weigh a lot more. I'm coming from using a session pretty frequently, and it's more than twice that, so you definitely have a lot of swing weight. I did ride with the Max a little last year. I also feel like I'm projecting pretty far. Hopefully the audio is still keeping up with what I'm saying. Doing that's rad. Being able to just flip it around from looking at one thing, looking at yourself, getting this selfie shot, pop it around, still be able to look at that sign, keep it in view. This is the big boy of selfie sticks. This is more what I would use for like the length of follow camming through ski park kickers. Two hands on this is a whole lot nicer. You really have a lot of swing weight. That, and I'm just gonna burn these shoes out. I feel like that was the first time that I've really been able to get all the way from my board to my head in this. If you knew how to bomb hills, skateboard, feels like that'd be really fun. Not having both hands for that, probably problematic. Back to just the hope and the pray on that sort of GoPro shot. I can't look at that and skate downhill. We're still on the 404 Swiffer sticks, the big boy, but we're on the 5K with 30 linear plus the horizon leveling. Maybe that'd be a nice thing to have on this front screen, is your audio bars. Know how loud those cars really are and how much it's getting affected by you talking, if it's really peaking out, if it's being able to hold it pretty good. I guess we're like a day or so into fall, but blazing, well, technically Nevada sun just came across the state line and starting to get some camera overheating issues, but it was sitting out on concrete, just kind of cooking itself, recording for a while. So I'm gonna leave it just to chill out, try and work on some tricks, get those back. And it seems to be recording again now, but there's a minor issue there. I wouldn't be too worried about it, that's for sure. Well, that's a little bit of a bummer. Little rail I was skating, just kind of warming up on then. Didn't even have the camera on record. Thought I was off it, turns out I wasn't. Pushed my board under the thing, snapped it in half, so kind of the end of the skate session, but that's fine. Got plenty of footage. So yeah, back to the studio now. Check it all out, do some editing.